step one, our vision, values, and our mission. And I will start with our vision. And Kamran, can you do our values? And Sister Kathy, our mission?
Why me?
Why not you?
No, the question is why.
Right. Our vision. Our vision is to help every young person to identify and develop their unique talents and dedicate them to the Lord's service. We envision a world where never again must a young person live an aimless life. We see a time when all young people know their true purpose and lead meaningful lives in the Lord's service. That there is our vision. Carmen, are you willing to do our values?
Willing? Let's, you can.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Yeah, what he said. Enthusiasm is our value, is a value that we have. We are passionate about the work we are engaged in. Wow. Sacrificing, we take up our cross by stepping out of our comfort zone for Christ. Faithful, we are faithful in that which is least, so that we can be faithful also in much. And then leadership development, we develop leaders by giving the others the opportunities we wish we had when we were in their situation. And intentional, wow, anyway, we lead purposeful and intentional lives by having a definite aim in all that we do. And then communication, wow, of all the gifts we have received from God, none is capable of being a greater blessing than our speech. And improvement, something better is our watchword. Resourcefulness, we are extremely resourceful leaders who always have more than enough resources to do what God has called us to do. And bias for action, we are action takers who love making tough decisions quickly. And solution oriented, we are problem solvers who consistently solve high leverage problems. There you go.
Alright. Thank you so much. And Sister Kathy.
Mission. Our mission is to inspire and rightly train an army of youth to dedicate their lives to Christ's service and engage in the finishing work of redemption before the soon coming of Jesus. We do this through our unique digital training curriculum, live workshops, daily videos, mentoring, and other exclusive success resources.
Fantastic. Thank you, Sister Kathy. And thanks for unthinking those, Kamran. Alright, step 2. We are going to reconfirm annual aims and confidence in achieving quarterly quests. So we're going to start with Kamran.
Oh.
Can you read your annual aim?
Alright. Kamran will migrate 12 of our high leverage classic funnels to ClickFunnels 2.0 so we can create a centralized customer center to improve our student learning experience. By December 14th of 2023, this is the 2023 is the year 2023.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you. Alright, it says Shanice will implement the principles found in all 8 modules and beyond of Daryl E's YouTube mentorship program, so we can build a lead generating machine and a thriving community by December 14th, 2023.
Which is this year.
That's correct. And Enoch, can you read yours, please?
Boy, can I? Mom, would you like to read that? Right here.
Enoch will market the I Want a Mentor book by making 1,000 book offers so we can master the art and science of book marketing. By December 14th, 2023, MKR 10, over 1,000 offers and 3 over 1,000 sold. Amen. Progress, number, and confidence. It's not there.
Great, thank you. Sister Kathy?
Kathy will gather 100
roses.
attendees to a virtual or physical event so we can fulfill our contract by having Myron repitch for us by May 8, 2023.
Thank you. And Shanice will apply the 4 Ways to Grow a Business framework to acquiring strategic partners and affiliates so we can develop ever-expanding win-win opportunities for each party as measured by landing 30 speaking engagements in 1 month by December 14th, 2023. And before we go to the next step, could somebody, Cameron or Renee, will probably know, where can I find my report form responses? The last time it didn't pop up on Notion. I found it somewhere in Google, but I don't remember where. I can't seem to find them again. Does either of you know?
Maybe they just take a moment to populate.
They don't. Sister Kathy did hers after mine and hers came up. The last time the same thing happened. They never came up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
To fill it out?
You broke it?
It's reports.
Yeah, she knows where it is. She's not looking to fill it out. She's looking to.
Read what was filled out.
Yeah.
That's
No.
Does Kamran know?
I just need to know what account the form was created on, then I'll be able to find them. I just don't remember.
All forms are created on Marks of God Ministries.
Okay. I'm gonna be able to find it there. Great, thank you. So, let me go back up. So step 2, right? No, sorry. 2B, reconfirm progress and confidence in achieving quarterly quests for this current quarter. And so, the monthly missions we're going to do are in relation to the quarterly quest, and I know there's a question on the report form that asks what quarterly quest they're related to. And so, since I don't have mine up, we'll fill theirs out. Eve, would you like to go first? Because I don't have my stuff pulled up.
Go first on what?
For your thing that you filled out.
Do you have any of them? Why are you starting with people who filled them out? Why don't you just go through the way you always do? Start with the monthly missions.
Mine is first. Sister Kathy, would you like to go first?
About my monthly mission
Yes.
or your quarterly
Your monthly
achieve
mission.
the monthly mission? So we're not on 2B then. We're on where?
We're on step 3 where it's like, where it is.
Because you had said 2B, so I'm on
3.1.2.
2B. I got
Yes,
it.
I was explaining that step 2B is the quarterly quest and the monthly missions that we're going over are in relation to that one.
Okay,
And then I
2.
was looking at my form.
Got it. All right, thank you. Kathy will accomplish 8 challenges, challenge workathons, so we can fulfill our contract by having Myron repitch in front of 100 people by January 25th, 2023. Workathons, 7 out of 8. Progress, 7 out of 10. Confidence, 7 out of 10.
Can I ask why we skipped the quarterly quests?
We did not skip them. On the form, as we were filling them out, it will ask in relation to what monthly, not monthly mission, what quarterly quest is your monthly mission related to? And so Sister Kathy would read her monthly mission and then say which ones it's related to, based on what she filled out on her form. That's what we did the last time.
It's related to the quarterly quest number 2.
Can you say what it is, Sister Kathy? I'm sorry, I'm not on the screen.
Do you want me to do what? I'm sorry.
Can you say what monthly quarterly quest number 2 is? Can you read it?
Number 2 quarterly quest is Kathy will bring 100 people to our monthly challenge so we can fulfill our contract with Myron by having him repitch to our audience by March 22nd, 2023.
Awesome. Okay, and so still didn't find it, so we're just gonna forget that. And I'll try my best to remember whatever. So Sister Kathy, what progress were you able to make this last month?
7 out of the 8 workathons. And then the weekly debriefing on Monday tells who did what by when.
Okay, can we give like some specific examples of what we were able to accomplish? I was not at the weekly debriefing.
Yes, I understand. And I was, but I didn't write it all down because Kamran took notes and wrote it all down. So if I can find the weekly debriefing, then I can give you the examples.
Okay, I know something that we were able to do for this one too. We were working on the members area for the coaching program, and we were drafting out that form and things for Denise, so we were able to get that done.
Right.
And I do believe that Carmon was working on the challenge funnel sometime last week. He was working on something in regards to the funnel, the challenge funnel. And I remember hearing Sister Kathy and Enoch talking about talking to Rowan at some point. I think it was at the team time sometime. Reaching out to him to help us with the challenge. We were able to do, in the beginning, when we first drafted the mission, we did that first workathon. We were able to go through the steps of what it would take to get the challenge going and have Myron repitch for us. Mrs. Kathy was able to share her experience with getting people to events, and then we were able to make a list of the things that is related to what we're doing, like how it translates. And those are some things that I can remember that we did. What was that?
Enoch talked to Denise.
Yeah, Enoch did talk to Denise. Is there anything else you guys can think of?
Ron could share what he shared on Monday, that what he did get done toward the funnels.
What were you able to get done, Conrad? Or anybody else who knows what progress we've made towards this mission, free to share.
Work on the offers too.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I can't think of anything. I'm sure there was.
I'm sure there was too. It was a very productive month. but I don't remember what I wrote. Alright, well, we can move on. So, what is the number one, let's see, did I skip anything? No. What is the number one biggest problem that you or we are currently facing, such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving this quarterly quest forward? And what could you or we do to solve it?
Learn from Roland how to get people to attend challenges, paid attendees.
And I think, Kathy, that we need to like sit down and work together throughout this time, at least once a week, if not twice, 2 or 3 times. How many times do we should work together each week?
Yeah, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. You should set some time aside every week, at the same time.
Are you talking about in relation to, like what you guys are going to do with Rollin?
I'm talking about the repitch for Myron.
Okay, so that's an area for support?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that if we sit down and work together, we'll get more done. And we'll get further quicker. Because we have a short time to learn a lot and put it into motion.
Okay.
Can we get together after this meeting and just set up some time? Schedule some time, Kathy?
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Did
What
you
is
get
this
that
for?
comment? Or is there something that you want them to repeat?
Yeah, set aside some time every week to do what?
So we can work on her what is it called? The monthly mission with Myron on pitching, repitching. I'm gonna help her do that.
That's awesome. Any other area where you guys need support? I would like support from Conron to know what funnel or who you're modeling for the challenge funnel, so I can know
Myron,
what emails you want me to remix. For that.
why not?
What did you say?
What not? I'm modeling Myron's
I
phone.
think I'm hearing bits and pieces.
I think Carmen's speaking in bits and pieces.
Hey, can you hear me?
Because I'm like, I don't know what's going on with my connection, but
Hello?
I can hear everything you're saying. Like every other word. I'm hearing
Hello.
out.
I'm modeling Myron's funnel.
Oh, Myron?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I already have his email sequence. Alright. Sounds good. I shall do that then.
That's for sure.
Well, that takes care of that. Is there anywhere else you guys need support before we move on? Is anybody waiting on somebody else? What about you, Carmen, with the challenge funnel and things?
And things?
Yeah. Is there
What?
anything else?
What things?
Anywhere you need support? And from who?
From whom? I would like some support with putting together, working on the offer for the challenge funnel, for the challenge.
Kathy, can you help him schedule that?
Yes, schedule a workathon for that.
Because he was asking for help on Monday with the same thing too.
That's right. He was.
Can we work on? It doesn't slip my mind what we need. Oh, can we work on a pipeline for the Myron thing? The repitch? Is anybody willing to do that with us?
What do you see that would look like?
I don't know. You were teaching me how to do pipelines. I see it as pushing us through quicker. Is that what a pipeline does? Helps us push through quicker?
Helps us to prioritize what our biggest bottleneck is.
Oh yeah, that's good. Because if we could do that, then we could start working on that because we only have a couple months to do it.
Is that? Yeah, I think we can accomplish that during one of the workathons. But I think when we had that conversation the first time, we kind of mapped out some of the steps that we need to do. So it's just to prioritize them now, like you're saying. I think that would be beneficial. I don't see why not.
The template we created for the pipeline is a template for for creating a funnel. So there's there's a lot of it would already be written.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else?
I can't think of it.
Alright. We're going to move on. Thank you. So, thank you, Sister Kathy. Alright. The second one is Shanice will implement 3 of the M's in the worksheet we use in the implementation workshop. So we can craft an irresistible offer selling speeches as a product to platform host by January 25th, 2023. These numbers are not accurate. And we did almost 3 worksheets. We have like 1 toggle left in the last worksheet to finish, but I can't say that it was complete. So this past month, look at my stepping stones in my job, my memory. This past month, Sister Kathy and I were able to work together on the Daniel framework for selling speeches and for platform hosts and podcast service and things like that. And she was able to share with me like her experience with her and John working together and speaking on different people's platforms, and I was able to help her to like link what she did back then to what we're doing now. So I got to practice helping people make those associations, which was really nice. And
Shanicia,
yes.
can I ask why we skipped 2B?
Oh, sorry. And that one is related. I forgot. That one is related to number 4.
Shanicia,
Yes.
do you realize that 2B is not talking about relating a monthly mission?
2B is the quarterly class.
Yeah. Do you know, like, what you're going through right now, 312, that's in the weekly debriefing where we talk about our weekly wins from last week.
And this is
Do you know how?
from last month.
Okay. But listen to what I'm saying. It's the same template for the weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual. You know where we talk about the weekly wins from last week in the weekly debriefing template? Do you recall how much time that we spend on talking about our weekly wins from last week? In every Monday?
Most of it, I think.
No, it's like 5, like a lot of times you skip it. It's like 5 minutes
Well,
of that.
because we started doing it again, yeah. You said 5 minutes.
Yeah, if that. You don't actually
Okay.
talk about it very often.
Okay. I'm not
I'm
really
talking about-
following.
I'm talking about the weekly wins. Do you know where the weekly wins are in the weekly debriefing template?
Yeah, it's under the what progress have we made last week.
Yes. And how often do we open that toggle and talk about the weekly wins? And how long do we talk about them?
Well, we've skipped it, but recently I've been talking about it again. After we
I'm
talk
just
about the
asking,
progress that we made.
in general, take the last 20 weeks that we've gone through, about how much time do we spend talking about it? Generally speaking, on average.
I'm not sure, but it's not more than 5 minutes.
It's not more than 5 minutes. Okay,
I don't think so.
I agree. So, the majority of our conversation in the weekly debriefing is talking about the monthly mission, the progress that we're making towards the monthly mission. That's what we talk about during the week, the weekly meeting. During the monthly meeting, the vast majority, 80-90% of our conversation is talking about the quarterly quest. What progress have we made towards the quarterly quest in this last month? It's not the progress towards the monthly mission. When you read 3.1, is what progress have you or we made last month towards this quarterly quest? Your emphasis right now has been on the monthly mission. I'm wondering, why are we skipping 2B when the vast majority of this meeting is all directed towards the quarterly quest, not the monthly missions?
Are the monthly missions not like the broken down version of the quarterly quest? You're working towards the monthly mission to accomplish the quarterly quest? Because how many people look at the quarterly quest every week?
Yeah, people don't look at the quarterly quest every week. That's not the objective. This meeting is the meeting where we look at the quarterly quest.
And then where are we getting the progress from?
The same place we get where do we get the progress from in the weekly briefing?
The monthly missions.
No, we don't. We get the progress from the weekly time frame. What do we accomplish within that week? And if that was the case, then where we get the progress from is through the quarterly quest.
And all of these, I'm not really understanding, because the last time how we did it too was like, we say, okay, this particular monthly mission, since it's a monthly meeting, it's helping to achieve this particular quarterly quest, and then we share all the progress that we made so far towards this quarterly quest in the month. But we still have to say what monthly mission it is. That was like the first question on the form.
Yeah.
Why is it different now?
It's good to say monthly mission. Is it done? Is it not done? All right, cool. But the emphasis is, what progress have we made on the quarterly quest? That's what the bulk of this is. The conversation is towards the quarterly quest, not the monthly mission. There's just a moment of accountability for, did we get the monthly mission done or not? All right. Then what progress have we made towards the quarterly quest? That's what, because this is the only meeting that we talk about the quarterly quest at this length. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
And question 2B, it literally says the purpose of 2B is to reconfirm progress and confidence in achieving. All the monthly missions are passed. We're not trying to figure out what's our confidence in doing this. What we're doing, all of these are empty. There's no MKRs, there's no progress, there's no confidence. We entirely skip 2B. The purpose of 2B is on a scale from 1 to 10, how much progress have you made towards completing the mission? Then each person's able to share, I made about this much progress. Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you that you're going to accomplish the migration of 3 of our high leverage funnels? And Carmen's able to say his number. That's what 2B is. It has nothing to do with the monthly mission. 2B. There's no reading the monthly mission when we're at 2B. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about skipping it.
Earlier when we started reading it, you were like, why are we going through this?
That was my same question.
The last time. Okay.
And it wasn't answered last time too. What you started talking about was the form and how the monthly missions are related to the quarterly quests, and that didn't answer my question because it still didn't address why did we skip this. And it's not about people saying it's not about people reading the quarterly quest. Common Rule Migrate 3 about high leverage funnels, progress 3, confidence 10. No, it's like how much progress had you made on a scale of 1 to 10, and then it's like, okay, well, what progress did you make towards the quarterly quest? What's the number one biggest problem you're facing in accomplishing the quarterly quest? Where do you need support to move forward with this quarterly quest? Does that make sense? And then next, Kathy will bring 100 people on the monthly challenge. All right, what progress have you made this month towards the quarterly quest? What's your biggest problem towards the quarterly quest? Where do you need support to move forward? And then we go to the third and fourth.
So when I asked you to go first earlier, why didn't you go first?
I'm okay with going first. I was asking you why you were choosing me.
I was trying to find my stuff. That would have helped me to get on the right track, but I appreciate it.
What do you appreciate?
Explain. Would you just explain?
I didn't understand what you were saying. You sound muffled.
I said explaining what you just explained.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because if we don't do that now, this is the only meeting that we have all year to look thoroughly and to spend time thinking about the quarterly quest.
That's what Myron says. A lot of people have problems with thinking. You gotta think about it. It's kind of
What's the quarterly meeting for?
For looking at the annual aims. The quarterly is to make sure we're on track of our annual aims. Otherwise, if we don't use the quarterly meetings for looking at the annual aims, then the only time we look at annual aims is once a year, and that is a terrible idea. The time where we go in depth about the monthly missions is every week. Like every meeting that we're doing, the sole purpose of that meeting is to discuss the next planning scope. Are we on track for reaching the next planning scope? Not the last, not the current. So on the weekly briefing, it's not like, are we on track for reaching last week's? No, it's, are we on track for reaching next month's? During the monthly, are we on track for reaching the quarterly? During the quarterly meeting, are we on track for reaching the annual? During the annual meeting, hey, did we get it? Yes, no, maybe so. All right, let's plan for next year. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say something that might help us with that is if we took our goals for the year and broke them down into quarters, and then took the quarters and broke them down into months.
That's what we do every year, Mom. We've done it for 4 years.
Well, then we'd know what to be working toward the next month.
That's what we do.
Okay.
That's what the desire ladder is.
Okay. So what do we have? Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
Oh, okay. So we're going to continue with mine. I'm just going to read the quarterly quest. My progress is the same. It says she basically use... Oh. I meant to put 8. I think I'm going to do all 8 of them. Not 98. 8 M's in the work.
Wait, hold on. When you say all 8, there's actually 10. So where is the 8 coming from, and why are you saying it's all?
Well, where's the 2 going?
Okay, then 10.
Oh, okay.
Shanice will use the 10 M's in the worksheet from our signature speech implementation workshop to craft our irresistible offer and sales message for platform hosts and affiliates, so they can say yes to us speaking our message to their audience by March 22nd, 2023. And yes, we can say 3 3 out of 10.
So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much progress have you made?
I guess 3.
3, okay. And how confident are you that you're going to accomplish it by the end of this quarter?
7.
In 55 days. You said you're 11?
7.
Oh, that dropped significantly.
Because that's
What
what
would
I
it-
said.
What would it take to get that number higher?
Just communicating with the people that that wants to help with it, and then setting aside time to keep going through the worksheet. It has worked well with working with Sister Kathy. So it's just seeing how other people can get involved and work with them.
What do you see that would entail?
What part of it working with other people?
Yeah, working with other people, setting aside the time. Do you need help with like a workathon? Do you need help with scheduling that? Are there people that you want to have conversations with soon, or what do you see that would look like?
Well, I definitely want to have conversations with people. I've been learning how
The
to.
more specific, the better.
Okay, so let me say something real quick. I've been learning how to learning the importance of linking what people are doing to what I'm working on, so that I can create win-win situations and I don't feel like I'm distracting anybody. And so I was able to do that with Sister Kathy and Katharina this last month, and I would like to involve Sister Deborah. I think the last time I just briefly mentioned something to Sister Sherry, but I would like to see how I can involve Sister Sherry as well in this, because I'm sure there's something that she can help with. Just people that I don't. Well, Sister Deborah I usually work with, but I want to work with people who probably not know the least about it, but just want to help people to get involved.
Can I ask something like this? She mentioned that we're trying to get something done by March 22nd, right?
Who said that?
Shanicia.
I don't remember saying that.
She did. Did you say you were trying to get something done accomplished by March 22nd?
Quarterly Quest ends on March 22nd.
Oh,
Why does it end? Isn't it supposed to end on last week?
it ends when our quarterly quest or our quarterly meeting is.
So shouldn't our quarterly meeting be on the 9th?
I don't know. It's just whenever the quarterly meeting is. Yeah. We have the quarterly meeting before the monthly meeting, because when we set the quarterly meeting, we want to break down the quarterly into a month, just like your recent suggestion, and that's what allows us to do it in that sequence.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds like someone's snoring or breathing heavily in their microphone. So,
Oh yeah. Oh no.
So, would you say that like Sherry to have a conversation with Shanicia to discuss how Shanicia can help you be involved in the strategic partnerships? Is that accurate of what you're looking at, what you're talking about, something you want to do?
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's okay, you probably
And there was something else that we were able to do, which is they're related. Sister Deborah and Enoch and I listened to what's it called? The Speaker Lab with Grant Baldwin and Eric Reed. and they were showing us a pipeline. It's pretty much like similar to what he has in the course, but he kind of like just gives the exact like process that they go through, and we were able to listen to that, and I started implementing some of the things that he said in that podcast. And an area that I could use support from Sister Kathy is scheduling a time for us to discuss our takeaways from it, and to create actionable steps and other things that we can implement, like how we're going to make the most of what they shared with us
That's good.
in that podcast. And there's something else I needed to reschedule. Oh, and then I guess another thing for scheduling is Sister Kathy and Edith and I were supposed to get together to pick out the dates for our coaching program, and for Edith to make phone calls, and also for times where we can interview people on our show.
You're doing great.
We schedule that.
Yeah.
Dates for coaching and what else?
For coaching, phone calls, and interviewing people on our platform. And with that, I was able to create. Well, that reminds me. I was able to create a little funnel, a phone call funnel. And I was able to create a phone call funnel on Notion, and I would need support from Enoch to go over it, so I can make sure that it's in his voice, and then I'll create the other two funnels once I have my head wrapped around what that looks like.
You're doing great. That's what I'm talking about.
What did you say after him going over the phone call funnel?
Like for him to go over it and let me know what needs to be changed, what is being done well, and then after that I'll create the other two funnels based on the feedback I get from that. The feedback that I get.
So that would be a conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I found I think 18 or 19 resources for the selling speeches that we can model and hack and stuff. I don't quite have 100 associations, but the resources are going well, so that's nice.
Oh, you don't have 100 associations?
No.
That's for
Thought about
speaking
that.
funnels?
I was trying to remember the things that I wrote down on my form. I think that was probably about it. Yeah,
Wow.
Resources for speaking funnels?
for selling speeches.
Oh, selling speeches.
And can we start calling them offers instead of resources? I know that I would call them that in the implementation workshop, but I realized with mom's like incessant questions that they're basically 20 offers that we're looking to model.
Okay. We can call it that.
I think that's a much more clear description of what it is.
Okay. Another thing that we did, looking at this episode, this says, never mind. Well, it says sign up each platform host as an affiliate before Enoch speaks on their platform. I think the last two people I did that with are probably Janice and the one Canadian guy. But I still that guy. But in regards to
Canadian guy?
E?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But in regards to affiliate, We did update the affiliate database. I signed up for a bunch of affiliate things, and that was something. It's functional now, and it has the EnglishLessonWorld.com free links on there. And I reached out to some of the people that Unique networked with at Myron's event, the last event that they went to, and some of them were wanting him to speak on their platforms. I started conversations with those people, and then I set the reminder in, anyways, that would save too much discussion, but there's something that Grant Baldwin recommended about setting reminders in our database to follow up with them again to see if they're still interested. So I did that with some of them, and then there are 3 people that I reached out to from Facebook, well, that responded from a Facebook group about podcasting that are interested, and one of them I'm still talking to him, and we'll see how that goes. Because his stuff is not working right, and so I emailed him the information instead. And he has one interview that's coming up with, what's the guy? David Simmons on Friday, I think. And that's from the event, so that was nice. Yeah, that's all I can remember. So let's see.
So we got the Skills Unlimited on ClickFunnels 2.0.
What?
Cameron?
We've got the product. Probably. I don't want to say created it because it's not built out, but it's like on the courses. It's in our
That's
courses.
awesome. Right on. That's exciting.
Okay. What's the next one? Oh, I didn't do my number one biggest problem.
Yeah.
I think my
What's your
number
problem?
one-
Just that.
What's the number one biggest problem that I'm currently facing? Well, I would say. I would say it's implementing those steps that we've heard in the podcast. I would like to have a conversation about that sooner rather than later. There's some powerful stuff in there, and I think it will help us out a lot. Especially me, like I understood a lot of things better when I listened to the podcast this last time.
That's awesome.
I can see this. This can work.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, maybe we could talk about it today.
That's an option.
Maybe from 3 to 4, or after my one-on-ones.
Sounds good. Let's see which one works. Alright, I think that was all. Does anybody else have progress in this area that they would like to share or support that they need to move forward? If not, we shall be moving on. And we will move on to Conron.
What?
It's your turn.
Why me? Comron will migrate 3 of our high leverage funnels to ClickFunnels 2.0 so we can improve our student experience with a centralized customer center by March 22nd, 2023. 22. March 22, yo. Okay. So. No, don't say so. You'll start a sentence with so. Alright. Kamran will migrate. Alright. What did I do? I did watch that ClickFunnels 2.0 sales video, but was that this last month?
I think so.
And Kathy and Sherry did too.
Yeah, that was good.
So that's.
And
Oh, go ahead.
Sherry was really glad that she watched it.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, good stuff.
That's good. What else did I do? Or what else did we do? Because this is a team effort.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
did other people do?
Well, we took our subscription program through the implementation workshop.
That was good. We
Yeah.
found Skills Unlimited, where super students gather to learn high-income skills.
To learn super profitable skills.
Yeah, we were able to clarify our messaging of identifying super students. That was fun.
There you go.
We were able to clarify our messaging about what?
Super students?
I put our this might already be. I worked on the members area for the coaching program. What I did with that basically was duplicate. I worked on duplicating the members area for the coaching program onto ClickFunnels 2.0. So that's kind of migration.
That's awesome. I'm so glad we're getting 2.0 up and going. This is the way of the future. I like me some 2.0.
And I've been working on the challenge funnel for on 2.0. But that is kind of there already.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, minus the 2.0 part. And the members area thing is there already too. Just worded differently.
Oh, well. Okay. Is there anything else?
What else?
What was that?
Let's move on for now.
Okay. Oh, what were your numbers? Out of 3 funnels migrated, how many were you able to put on ClickFunnels 2.0?
What was I able to put? Oh man. Oh man. Average funnels. 3 of them?
Mm-hmm.
3 of them. Let us put a 1.
Okay. And what's your progress out of 10?
Wait, no, not the MKR.
Oh,
No, that's gonna be a 0.
so where does 1 go?
The 1 goes to progress.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, that's not a
I
whole
think it's more
funnel.
than that.
No.
Why do you say no? What about all the, you were working on the funnels, you were working on the members area?
Well, a members area
All
is
these
not a whole
different things.
funnel.
Play your part.
Yeah, so one. Well,
Um,
I duplicated a course to 2.0, but that's just a course, that's not the whole funnel.
what was the course in a funnel? Okay, I'm not sure how that stuff works. Okay,
Let's just stick
that's
with a
interesting.
1 for now.
What about
Confidence,
confidence?
let's put a 7.
Alright, we can do that. Okay, close this. Now, what is the number one biggest problem that you or we are currently facing, such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving this quarterly quest forward? And what could you or we do to solve it?
What can we do to solve it? Oh man. Well, something that I see that happens is we want to do stuff together. We want support from people, and we gotta schedule these times to work together. And sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes it does happen. And as far as like communicating with each other and coordinating, we need some help in here.
It could use some work.
We need to like I guess it all comes down to identity. If we be different, then we'll do different and have different. So whatever limiting beliefs we have that are holding us back, those gotta be overcome.
Does that look about right? What part of this is the biggest problem? What was the last thing you said? Trying to write it down. Oh, you said limiting beliefs.
Yeah, we gotta overcome whatever's holding us back from
From working with each other?
yeah.
I'm working on it, come on, I'm working on it.
Working with each other. Yeah, communication, coordination, scheduling.
Okay. Sounds good. And where do you see that you need support to move forward? And see people or you need support to move forward? Who do you need support from?
Support. Oh well, we need a domain for the challenge funnel, so Sister Deborah, would you be willing to get that for it? Well, actually, we gotta figure out. Well, make money as a mentor challenge. Okay, let's see if we can get. Would you be willing to see if you can get that domain, Sister? Or maybe we could just call it "Make Money as a Mentor."
Sister Deborah, you're muted. I can hear you through the wall, but we can't hear you on Discord.
MakeMoneyAsAMentor.com.
I was
I thought we
asking, will
already
you
got
take
it.
that domain that you want to me? Please.
I can send it to you. Yeah. What did you say, Hermano?
I said I thought we already got it. It's in our book.
It's in our book.
Which
it's in
domain
our
is
book.
it?
First publish.
Which domain?
Make Money as a Mentor challenge.
Okay.
Well, if we have it already, then that's not a problem.
All right. Well, is there anything else?
Yeah.
You're about to say something.
Huh?
You were about to say something else
I was?
in regards to domain. You said like figuring something out. But go ahead. What else do you need support?
Well, anyway, supporting and assembling copy for the challenge funnel. We gotta schedule when to do that and get together. And then they're working on the offers already there, isn't it? For the challenge.
And what did you say about the offer?
Working on the offers already there, isn't it?
Oh. Yep, it's there.
Okay.
Okay, and then, yeah, the part that I need to support from this already, you already answered my question, so you're gonna be working on that too. Okay, is there anybody else that needs support with this particular quarterly quest? The part that they say?
This is Kathy. I saw that it was marked off the list to purchase it, but maybe it should say verify that we have it. Because we think we have it, but unless we're positive we have it.
Yeah.
So if that could be reworded and verified.
Whoop. Sorry, I exit out the page. Okay. Thank you, Sister Kathy. Verify. Anything else? No, we shall be moving on. Well, that's not how you spell weather. Weather. Alright. Thank you, Carmon. Who's next? Sister Kathy.
Okay. I'm down here where you were taking notes, so where do I need to go back to?
2B, number 4.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Kathy will set up 8 steps in the tiller pipeline and train the team to know how to use the pipeline so we can better prioritize our focus, work easier with a bookkeeper on by January 25th.
Excuse me. Thank you. And, so which one did we just read? Sister Kathy, what did you just read? Oh no, that's not the one. It says implement content rhythm or something of the sort. Are you on step 2B?
2B.
2B under quarterly quest, and it says number 4.
2B. Number 4.
Where it says implements a content rhythm for number types of content formats.
Kathy will implement a content rhythm for type of content formats deliverable so we can consistently make intentional content for both our premium and public audiences. By March 22nd, 2024.
Okay. And I said there are no MKRs here. Is this something? What was this regarding? I think this was in regards to. Is this what you work with Katharina on?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Impossible MKRs. Okay. Are you able to shed some light on the progress that you guys were able to make?
I don't think any progress has been made on it,
That's not
to my
true.
knowledge.
You said the same thing last during the weekly debriefing, and there was quite a handful of progress that was made on it.
I didn't schedule a time with Katharina to create time to create.
Kathy, you
Well,
realize
type-
we're talking about within the last 30 days, right?
Yeah, but I didn't take notes on Monday. So I don't remember.
How are
So-
you going to remember when you're in a losing state?
I'm not sure. I don't think I can.
But what can you do? Can you
Be in a
get
winning
yourself
state.
out of? Can you get yourself into a learning state?
With God, all things are possible.
Okay. This is talking about content rhythm, content formats, and deliverables. I know we've been doing the live squad thing. Sister Kathy, Sister Sherry, I think Katharina too, have been extracting quotables. Can't say how many they've done, but I know they've been doing a great job extracting those. And Rebecca
Hold
has been
up.
creating. We started creating quote cards again. This month, she's been working with us to create those. I think Enoch wrote some microblogs. Maybe
Yeah,
more than 12 by now.
I think I wrote 12 microblogs last week, and we got about 12 microblogs from yesterday's, and Rebecca wrote 6 microblogs, and Rebecca's committing to do 10 microblogs a week, and so that's part of the content rhythm too. Kathy, she's doing 10 microblogs a week, and she's doing 10 quote cards, so she's involved there. And also, Kathy, anything to do with the live video squad fits under that quarterly quest as well. Are you aware of that?
No. That makes
There-
sense.
Yeah, there's been a tremendous amount of progress that has taken place in the last 30 days towards your quarterly quest. And another thing I shared on Monday is that what's her face? Katharina made a list of she made a list of the high leverage content, and she wrote them. That's in the that's in. I can send you guys a link. It would probably be good for you to read and see, so you can see with your own eyes, Kathy, what's been accomplished. But this was a major breakthrough. Is Katharina created a list of 11 of the most high leverage pieces of content that we can post. She stacked ranked them by priority, and she used a crystal clear checklist to put them into a format of who is doing how much of what by when, so we can why, and which is that rhythm of the content that was created.
Ouch. That sounds like great progress, Sister Kathy.
Does that sound like great progress, Kathy?
Yes, it does. It sounds like great progress.
Were you aware that happened?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What am I missing here? Yeah, what am I missing?
That's the last thing I remember hearing.
Well, I started writing late.
Oh.
So you started talking, but I didn't start writing. I wasn't writing when you started talking.
Oh. Yeah. I don't remember what I said. I think you probably got the things that I said because you like shared them too.
Okay.
Same things.
I don't think I repeated what you said.
You did. I said that you wrote some microblogs. I said that Rebecca started working with us and created quote cards. I just didn't say how many she did. But yeah, all that is on there already. Okay, and so what will we say was the progress on a scale from 1 to 10? What progress have you made?
Sounds like Catherine has made quite a bit of progress. I don't know what kind of a number to put on the progress she's made.
That we made as a team, which involved you. Oh, that's another thing that I said. Sister Kathy and Sister Sherry started, for the live squad, they started extracting quotables and things that helped Katharina and Rebecca create their quote cards. And so it's just overall with the things that we covered just now, and for what you've been involved with, Sister Kathy, like what number would you give it?
Four?
A 4.
And confidence that we will achieve this quarterly quest in 55 days. I think that's accurate.
I'll talk to Katharina and see what she says. I don't know.
Okay. Kathy?
Yeah.
When you say that your progress is 4 out of 10, do you think that is normal or healthy amount of progress within, like, we have 3 months to do it, and if we're 4 out of 10, that's almost halfway. Like, if we were on track to getting 10 out of 10 by the end of 3 months, what number would we have to be on to be an entire month's journey close to the quarter? Do you understand my question?
I think I do. There's 3 months. You divide it into 3. A 10 divided into 3 is 3.3.
3.3.
Yeah.
3.
So if we're at a 4 out of 10, then are you where you're supposed to be according to that progress?
3.3 is where I'm supposed to be.
You're at a 4. So are you where you're supposed to be?
Pastor, you know it was a guess. I really don't know the answer. So am I where I'm supposed to be? It's a good question.
I believe you're right where you're supposed to be. You've actually exceeded where you're supposed to be. You're on a fast track, and you're beyond where if based on that logic, 3.3 out of 10, like you're beyond, and that's good. There's a lot that got done. mean, this month was a major advancement in terms of your quarterly quest.
Yeah, we made a
And-
lot of progress with it, Sister Kathy.
And yeah, everybody is celebrating on the team about how much was accomplished except for you. This is a really joyous time. This is incredible. This is great. This is a gift from God. The Lord is really blessed. And with your quarterly quest, why are you having a hard time seeing it?
Yes.
You don't have to answer. Would you like to hear why I think you're having a hard time seeing it? Because I think the issue is not because you are behind, or the issue is not because you haven't been reaching your monthly missions, you haven't been reaching your goals. I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is that you are still learning how to make the associations between what the monthly mission is and what we do on our daily basis, or what we do during the week, and how that relates to the quarterly quest, which is actually one of the reasons why your name is on the quarterly quest, is so that you can be motivated to make those associations. And even that is good. Like, you are exactly where you need to be. This is perfect. This is great. This is wonderful. The issue again has nothing to do with the facts. It has everything to do with how you have associated what we've done with what our goal is. And it's not that there's a big disconnect between what we haven't done and what we want to do. We've actually done a lot of what we have done, a lot of what we want to do. And it's just a matter of you learning to associate. Like, remember when I was talking to you and we described what are all the different ways that like the workathons, when we talked about the workathons that were created, you thought that we only did 3 workathons this month, but we counted them up and we saw that there is at least 7, and that was just because of learning to associate how the workathons that were taking place were related to your monthly mission. And when you saw that, you're like, oh, and then you could perceive progress. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Is that encouraging?
Thank you for explaining.
Yeah. I want you to know that you're doing a good job. It only feels like you're not doing a good job is because you're still learning how to develop that skill of associating progress with what you do. And you will continue to struggle as long as you don't associate the progress with what is being done. But it's simple for you to do when you recognize awareness that you're getting now. Awareness is the first step to victory and change. So now you're aware, you can begin making those associations, and as you learn to allow yourself to associate progress, then you're going to feel so much better and more accomplished. That's all I want to share.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sister Kathy. Enoch, would you like to shed some light on the number one biggest problem that we have with this one? Or what do you think the number one biggest problem we're currently facing is?
Do we get confidence on this one?
No, we do
No.
not. I think Sister
No.
Kathy needs a break, though.
Okay.
I think communicating together, having more progress, maybe even having I don't know about one-on-ones, but maybe having some like getting together, having short like touching bases together about the progress, having something that we can communicate, make some associations. Because one thing that Mom was struggling to understand is Mom was struggling to make associations too. And so one problem I'm seeking to solve is how could I help people to make associations with what they are already doing, and with the planning scopes in the desire ladder. Because it's not that they aren't working towards it, it's just like we want to associate our long-term vision or month-term vision or quarter-term vision to our daily activities, and so I see the biggest problem is just learning how to make those associations, especially with Kathy, Mom, and Sherry.
Okay. Making associations. All right, thank you.
I know that's kind of a jam, huh?
Yeah, I'm just like, man, seems like a theme. But let's do support and then the last quarterly quest, and then we'll take a break. So, where do you see people or you need support to move forward? For me, there's something that I wrote down. I needed support in. Oh, I want to. Hold on. There's something with Remix. Oh, so I need support. I guess with Carmon, since he's mentoring me on Remix, with the creating virtual backgrounds. I want to do that for the masterclass, and then I want to create something for the interview that's coming up this week. I know that's not like for the month, but that's for this week, and the virtual backgrounds is going to be for long term. So need help with creating that, and I have some ideas. Just need help knowing how to execute it. And oh man, there's something else in regards to publishing. Oh, you said that Rebecca created, there's some quote cards and stuff that's already created, Enoch?
Like, ready for publishing? No.
Oh.
They're on Google Slides and still learning how to put the microblogs and things together.
Oh, okay. And so, something that I was thinking is, like, just revamping our system or whatever system that we had before, like when they were done with creating the quote cards and the microblogs and things and they're ready, you just let me know so that content is not just sitting there waiting.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I'm anxious to get them published, and I will do my best to help make sure that between Rebecca and Katharina, you're in the loop.
Alright, sounds good. I'm ready to start publishing stuff again. And that reminds me, that reminds me that Kamran published the blogs too, I think this past month on our website.
Yeah, Kamran! Look at that!
All the progress that was made in regards to content, Sister Kathy. Fun stuff. Alright. I know there was something else, but I can't think of it right now. But is there anywhere else where somebody needs support to move forward with their part in this particular quarterly quest? Are y'all waiting on somebody? Need clarity? Specific training? If not, we shall move on. Okay, thank you. So, Enoch, yours is the last one. Would you go ahead and read that, please? Excuse me. Enoch,
Yeah.
could you do your quarterly quest, please?
To do my quarterly quest.
Yes.
Wow. That content rhythm quest, I'm like super excited about because it's going really well.
It is.
I was really happy about this. I think we got 11. I'm gonna update the MKR on there because we have 11 pieces of content. Yeah, 11 types of content. 11 types of content formats, deliverables. MKR 11. And then I will say MKR. There you go. Cheerio, mate.
Okay, thank you. Now number 5.
Oh, you know what? I could probably link that so we know what we're talking about. Wow, that'd be cool. Go straight to that block. Am I the last one?
Yes.
Wow. Enoch will collect some case studies from high-level entrepreneurs by coaching them through achieving successful results so we can beta test and validate our offers by March 22nd, 2023.
You are
Yeah.
scared either, huh?
What was that?
Excuse me. I said no MKRs here either.
The progress that I've made is probably wait, why did Carmen put a progress as a 1? And why don't we have a number? Why don't we have a number for the challenge? What about a break?
You gotta take a break. Can you go through yours and then come back to that other stuff?
Well, let's just take a break right now.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Let's take a 5-minute break, you guys. And we'll come back and go through it. Oh, it's 11:31 now. We'll come back at 11:36. You guys are doing a great job. Great progress so far.
Thank you.